Morning. Two of our primary goals when we entered the offseason were to acquire a backup point guard and improve our overall depth. We feel with Michael Carter-Williams, we've been able to fill both those goals. He's excited to be here, and we feel that with his size, he can play with and without Kemba, and we're thrilled to welcome him to the Hornets family. Michael?
I just want to say I'm really happy to be here. Charlotte's a great city. I love the guys on the team that they have already. When I, heard Charlotte was interested in me, I was, really intrigued, and, I really wanted to come here. So I'm definitely glad to be here, and it's a great opportunity, not only for myself, but, for the whole organization.
We'll open it up to questions.
Kemba told us that he had conversations with both of you. Can you just kind of talk to us about how those went and how those helped kind of move this thing along?
Yeah, I spoke to Kemba before I decided to come here, and he's a big part of the reason why I think I can learn from him a lot. He was eager to play with me as I am to play with him. So it seemed like a great fit. I really liked, what direction this, organization is moving, into. They got a solid core, and, I think, we just need to put it all together, and, we can make a great run and go to the playoffs. And, it's a winning mentality here, and that's something that, I really like. And, Kemba really broke that down and explained, everything to me. And, I was truly grateful for that, and, it was a big part of the reason why, I wanted to come here.
Same for you, Rich. How did he impact you? He said he gave you a call.
Yeah, no, he gave me a call, and we were texting, and he and I are going to change roles during the upcoming season. But anytime your best player is endorsing another player and is excited about acquiring another player, you have to listen. And Kemba has got a great eye for the game. Really follows the game closely. And he really felt that Michael was a good fit here, and I think he'll be a great fit here with his size and playing ability. And I know the coaches will do a great job getting the best out of him.
Michael, how does it feel for you that this is the first situation where you've gotten to actually go out and pick your team? It seems in the past you've kind of didn't have so much the luxury of doing that. How excited are you that you got to find an opportunity you think best fits you?
It's really exciting. It's definitely is something that I'm proud of, that I got to go and choose a team. And when I've been traded a few times, it hasn't been the easiest road, but this is a real bright light for me. And it's a really positive moment in my career, and I look forward to taking advantage of it, and really embracing everything here, and from the coaching staff to the players to the veterans here to just learning each day.
Rich, you talked about him helping increase the overall depth. How would you assess the summer league in addition to that? Because it seemed like a lot of players did well down there for you.
Yeah, we were really happy with our summer league team. Some of the guys we had on our team last year, like Briante, Johnny, and Travion, they all played well. Also felt Dwayne Bacon, as this week went on, he played really well. Felt he had his best game yesterday with 29 points, and I thought he really made a great effort defensively as well.
Steve Reed from the Associated Press. Obviously, you win Rookie of the Year your first year. Can it kind of take us through what's happened since, and are you looking at this as, your chance to kind of get back to playing at, really high level?
I think, since my rookie year, I've had some, ups and down, moments. I've had some really good moments. I've had some, some times where I struggle, and, which anybody has in their career. And, I'm not, focused on, trying to, get back to my rookie year. I'm just trying to, come here and win. And, do the little things and, just be positive. And, if I do those things, that'll take me a long way. And if I, positively affect the team, then, it also works, for myself. So, that's really my mindset. I don't worry about, what I did, to win Rookie of the Year. I just, try to go in and get better, each day and be a better person each day also.
Michael, you spoke about learning a lot from Kemba Walker this upcoming season. What are some specific things you're looking to learn and maybe focus on this upcoming season?
I think, what's special about Kemba is he's a natural leader. If you look at his career from UConn to, coming here to the things he's done, he's, been able to lead, teams to the playoffs. He's done great things individually. So, him as a leader, I'm looking forward to learning from him, how to, really carry a team, whether it's, I'm learning to adapt with the second unit, just to pick his brain. And then, of course, on the court stuff, he's an all-star and, the things he does on the court is, pretty amazing. So, I really look forward to learning from him there also.
Hi, Mike. Rick Bonnell from the Charlotte Observer. Cliff has often ended games in a two-point guard kind of set. I mean, it worked really well when Jeremy Lin was here. I was wondering how much in the past you've defended off guards, and is that something that you're comfortable doing in that kind of a dynamic?
Oh, yeah. I think it's, kind of a big attribute in my game where, I can guard the one and the two position. And, I take a lot of pride in, on the defensive end. I think one thing that's great about, me being here, I can kind of, relieve some pressure off of Kemba on the, on the defensive end. He can, guard, somebody else, or I can take the point guard, position and, really put some pressure on the ball. And, I think, I've guarded a lot of, the two guards in the past, especially this past year in Chicago. So, I think that would be something that, we're going to do.
You talked about Kemba's role in recruiting you. What was most effective in the things that he talked to you about this situation?
Well, he just told me we really want you and we think you can be a big help to the team, and I trust him. I've worked out with him. My rookie year before I got to the NBA. I knew him previously, and so I trust his word, and it seemed like a good place, and it kind of seemed like the perfect storm. He was just he kind of put the icing on the cake.
I guess Rob Hughes, NBC Charlotte. I guess kind of along those lines, what does it mean to you to feel wanted by a franchise like the Hornets? I mean, they obviously, with Kemba, recruiting you, it's got to feel like you're wanted here.
Yeah, it feels great. It definitely is a great feeling to be wanted, and I look, like I've said, this whole time while I'm up here, I'm looking forward to this, opportunity. I've met with, Coach and a lot of the guys on the staff, talked to some of the players, and I definitely feel welcomed, and I want to welcome everybody to me also. So I'm excited.
Michael, you've talked about the relationship that you have existing with Kemba. Have you had a chance to speak with Nick at all yet?
I haven't. I'm looking forward to it, but I haven't. I really enjoyed Nick's game, and he's a great player. Offensively and defensively, and I've heard he's a really good guy, so I'm looking forward to meeting him also.
Rich, I mean we're all aware that the payroll has gotten to a point where you need to be careful with what you do going forward. I just wondered, in your mind, with MCW on board, with the two rookies signed, where you think you're at as far as what, if anything, you feel you still need to do between now and October.
Yeah, we're inching up towards the tax, so all we have left is basically a couple minimum guys, possibly a sixth big, and we're still evaluating the third point guard spot, so just two spots left, basically.
And that would be the two places where, logically, if you get it's going to be one or both of those spots as opposed to some other place logically.
Right.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, folks. If you hold in the middle here, if you hold your place, we're just going to do a quick photo op with Michael and Rich. Thanks.